What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Debt to Dollars, and most importantly, Happy New Year. I know it's been a while since I made my last video back in December, but I want to let you know that I'm back full-time and committed to making Amazon videos for you guys, so you can really learn the ins and outs on how to start your store on Amazon and really be successful in e-commerce. Now, taking a look back at 2020 was a wild year, and especially for those who sold online who are in e-commerce. And the reason why it was that way was because of the COVID pandemic, in case people from the future are watching this video. And a lot of people were resorting to buying their groceries, buying any type of cleaning products, really anything that they can get online was coming through e-commerce. And now, looking ahead at 2021, I do not expect the demand to necessarily be at the same level or even be more than what we saw in 2020, but I do believe that we're going to see a heightened increase in e-commerce demand, so it is a great time to get started selling on Amazon. Which brings me to my topic today, and we are going to talk about the top three products that I'm going to be selling this year, and I'm going to share that with you guys so you can go ahead, you can sell the same products, and it's all based on Google Trend data as well as my opinion on what I see given the economy, given how life is right now in 2021. Those are going to be my main factors of deciding what these products are going to be. So let's get started today, guys, on the top three products that I'm going to be selling and I believe that are the best to sell in 2021. Alright guys, let's get started here. And so as I mentioned, these are three products that I am going to be selling this year, and I am going to be showing you guys some Google Trend data based on these topics, based off of these products, that will give you a better idea of why I expect to see an increase in demand this year and for the couple years to come. And so these are really going to be my three focused products, and I want to share that with you guys. So the first product that I'm going to be selling this year is going to be Athleisure. Athleisure is a hybrid between athletic wear and comfortable clothing. So think of like Lululemon jogger pants. You know, you see people, it's kind of fashionable now. You see people wearing those clothes and not necessarily in an athletic setting. And athleisure is something that I really see that's really increasing in demand. And you could take a look at the Google Trend data that I'll put on the screen right now. It's steadily increasing over time, and it's expecting to hit its 100% popularity sometime this year. Now, you're probably thinking, why this year? Why not 2020? 2020 was a great year for athleisure. However, I see in 2021 a lot of the same characteristics. So we are still in the COVID climate, people are still working from home, and they're expected to continue working from home, a vast majority, until the summer at least, until the vaccines really start rolling out. So if you think about the person working from home, they're not wearing a suit and tie, they're not wearing some uncomfortable clothing like jeans. You know what they're wearing? They're wearing athleisure, they're wearing sweatpants, they're wearing hoodies, they're wearing yoga pants, something that is comfortable yet fashionable for this year. So that is a product that I'm going to be focusing my attention on this year. I haven't really decided what specific type of athleisure that I am going to sell. I'm still doing my product research on that. But as soon as I figure that out, make sure to stay tuned. I'll do a video on that and give you guys some more insight of what specific athleisure wear I am focused on. Now, the next two products, I actually have two examples here to show you guys. And I have already selected a product from my wholesaler that I plan to resell on Amazon. And that brings me to the second one, which is resistance bands. So as you can see here, these are workout bands. They have resistance to, similar to like if you were picking up a barbell weight. However, there's much more incentives for an e-commerce seller like myself to sell these versus selling weights. So let's take a look at the Google Trend data for resistance bands. As you can see, for the past 15 or so years, popularity has really been under 25%, and that's what this graph is showing here. Now, if you look at 2020, just this past April, really right after the heat of the pandemic got started, you could see that the popularity skyrocketed up to 100%. And then we saw a dramatic fall down to some lower levels, about 30%. And then at that point, it's been increasing since the fall up until now. Now, I think for 2021, it's going to continue increasing as we're seeing here. Again, people are working from home. They're looking for ways to work out without having the heavy barbells or going to the gym and exposing themselves. So resistance bands are a clever way, a clever product that you can sell to that market and to meet that up and coming demand here in 2021. Now, another reason why I love these resistance bands is because one, they're extremely cheap. You know, all you're looking at is rubber, some handles, and you can get them under $1 actually per resistance band from overseas suppliers. And then in addition, you got to think about shipping. Now, if you wanted to sell workout equipment, which is on the rise, it has been in more demand this past year and coming up on this year. But the thing is, if you do sell barbells or something of that nature, it's going to be extremely heavy. And if something is heavy, it's going to be extremely expensive. So we really need to minimize that. And with resistance bands, they weigh less than a pound. They're only a couple of ounces. You can ship them easily to Amazon FBA, and it allows them to do the rest for you. Okay, so moving on to the third product that I'm going to be selling in 2021, and I believe is going to be the best product that I'll be selling in my focus product. It is this. Now this, you may have no idea because honestly I did not up until this past year. This is a back posture corrector, and that's what they call them. It's simply, you put it on like a backpack. I can show you guys how to do that right now. You put it on like a backpack. Come on. Okay, now that I've gotten it on, as you can see here, this is how you put it on, just like a backpack. And what it does is it puts you more upright in a straightforward position and corrects your back posture. Now there's three main reasons why I love this product. And the first one, let's take a look at the Google Trend data, and then I'll get to my other two reasons. So looking at the Google Trend data, as you can see, there's been some years where it really took a spike. I'm not 100% sure in those years what happened that caused that. But as you can see in 2020, we did see a pretty significant increase. But what is most interesting to me is what Google is forecasting for 2021. They're forecasting that in 2021, come January right now, this month, they are expecting to see it at its 100% popularity level, meaning that it's going to be at the highest demand of the past 15-year history that I'm showing here. Now, the second thing that I love about this product, and very similar to the resistance bands, is that it's extremely lightweight. So you look at this, it's so simple, simply made. It's just some Velcro and some nylon material. And as you can guess, it's extremely light. And as I mentioned before, if it's light, it's going to be easy to ship. It's going to be cheap to ship from China to Amazon FBA, or from your house to Amazon FBA, and then ultimately to the customer, meaning that there's going to be less Amazon FBA charges to you. And the last thing I'm most excited about is that it's extremely inexpensive, making my profit margin extremely high. So for this product, I'm estimating that my profit margin is going to be about 42%, just based off some metrics that I've had previously. And what that means is for every $10, so let's say I list this for $10 on Amazon, for every $10, I'm going to make $4.2, so $4.20. Now, if you have a profit margin above 40%, that is an ideal range. Obviously, if you can get higher than that, applause to you. That's extremely difficult. But if I can get something above 40%, I am going to sell it no matter what. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope at this point you now have a better idea exactly what products maybe you can look to sell here in 2021. And you now know the products that I'm focusing my attention on here in 2021. I wanted to share this information with you in case you're just getting started and you're not really sure, what products should I be selling. These are three great products that you can contact a supplier overseas. You can get them at a wholesale price, and then you can sell them in the US, Canadian, UK market, wherever you may be situated. So let me know down in the comments below what you think about these three products. Maybe you totally disagree. Let me know what products you're focused on selling. I'd be really interested in hearing so. As always, thank you guys, and if you need any more help, join our Patreon group. I can help you walk through step-by-step how to start your Amazon store. We have a wide group and a chat community, a lot of cool features that I'm sure you'd be interested in. All right, guys, I'll catch y'all